So here you are at part 34, and we're looking at the trunk and the parts I've had to make up to secure the valances, because as before I was a bit hasty when I cut this thing out, and I didn't take any markings, but thanks to John Mark in France, I've been able to work out where they go. So I made up these panels to just fit in there. And we're going to cut off the ragged edges, and so we're going to, and then we're going to weld this piece inside there first. So I'm going to start with the trunk pan first. So it's all cleaned up now, both sides, and so we're just going to tack this in for the time being. So I added new metal to the floor pan here, and along here, trunk floor, and up here and along here. I test fitted the rear inner valance, and now I've found out that I have to remove this metal along here for the valance to fit in snugly. So I'm going to switch off now and cut this piece out. Now at the rear, in my haste to remove the valances, I just cut them out. I forgot to measure where they were, so I'm trying to find the distance between where the trunk boot rises to the end. As you can see, I've made some pieces up, some angled. Not too bad, but until I get these measurements, I can't fit them in, and then I can think about putting the valances in again, and hopefully everything else will just made up. This will give more strength to the rear end, of course. So this is the bottom panel cut out, can get cleaned up now and ready to tack in the repair part. So I've just slaved in or tacked in the inner lower rear valance. That is a mouthful, believe me. So just a couple of soft tapping screws there, and the same down here, and the same on the inside down here. So I'm stopping there for a minute because this is the upper inner valance, and like I said before, I have to add some more metal to some of the areas in here. So that's what I'm going to do next. Just going to fill those in with some new metal and see how it turns out. So the lower rear inner valance is in, welded it in, and I've just put on some filler, just tidy it up some. So before this evening I'll put on some primer. So next I'm going to fit the upper inner rear valance next. I'm going to try and spout weld that in, I think. I'm going to give it a try anyway. So I've done the repairs to the upper panel. Put some new metal in, start rubbing it down. Still got to finish it off with a bit of filler, but I think it's going to be okay. And if we look at the other view, get this thing right, there you go. There's the inner rear valances, temporarily fitted by self-tapping screws. Whoa. So it's starting to look like a rear end again. So I welded in the upper inner rear valance, and that was the old one that came off. So I'm hoping to salvage that one and weld it in. And I tell you, this thing is rigid now, which is good to see. I'm going to give this a quick coat of primer, yes, because I don't know when I'll get back to do the finishing touches to that bottom there, and it's going to be pretty humid the next couple of days. So I think, yeah, good work today.